What's up? Welcome back to Shin Matsunaga month. Today I'm going to be doing the unboxing for the MSZ-06-3B Zeta Gundam 3 B-Type Gray Zeta. I believe I mentioned in the introduction video that this might be considered a bit of a controversial pick to put into Shin Matsunaga month. I will get into that more when I do the review of this kit. I'll add a couple little caveats and details, but I truly believe it should be in this. This is a P Bandai kit. It is based on the Master Grade Zeta, but unlike a lot of P Bandai kits, unlike the Galgug Jaeger, for example, this isn't just a simple palette swap. There are some key differences. We'll talk about that when we get into it, but the backpack is different, the shield is different. There are some key differences with this, so I am very excited to get into this. This is a big box and this is a big kit, so I can't even reach it from where I'm saying. I have to sit so far back, but just getting started. On the cover, you get this nice orange and white, almost like Fanta or Miranda or any of those kind of soda drinks. It's the model kit in two-tone with a little bit of artifact here, but nothing special. I think and you get the transformation down here, but like I said in the HG, you see the Zaku that I did earlier this month. On these P Bandai kits, you don't get a lot of artwork, so I will say the color is well appreciated. It's not a color you see very well. Up here you get Zeta Gundam, and then you get Gundam Evolve 9, which I believe that might be the short this came out of. I'm not sure. I have watched the short, but I don't remember what exactly episode it was. I'll talk more about Gundam Evolve and its relationship once we get a little closer to the actual review. But turning on its side, you get same artwork but cropped, but you get a nice bigger view of the transformation. On the side, you get the name, and same goes here. So not a lot going on in this box, but you don't usually get a lot going on these P Bandai kits. But I will say this is a heavy box. It is a big one. You get a lot going in here, but I believe you get a stand in here as well. If it's like the Zeta Gundam, the standard release, you get a nice big stand, and it's a big hefty kit. So all that being said, let me get this open and I will show you what's inside. Ready then? So opening this up, ooh, that's big. You get a manual, and I'll say it every time, always appreciated when you get a customized manual, not just a standard manual with a little booklet. I'll talk a little more about the manual later on. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 packets. So you get a lot of plastic in here. Let me get these packets open and I will show you what's inside. That actually took a lot longer legit than I thought it would. There's almost a Verka level of, runners in here. So all that being said, let's dig right in. You get polycaps. And I'm sorry, the way it looks stacked right now, I know it doesn't, it looks precarious right now, but it was the only way I could even fit all of this on here. But I made sure that they stacked the right way in case you were worried. Here is A. Let me back this up. A. B, you get 2 of these. Also B, you get them in this orange color. By the way, you get a lot of pieces. This is a very striking shade of orange. I don't think I've ever seen this kind of orange on a kit before, and you get a lot of these, so that's really nice. It's really gonna help this stick out, and I'll explain in the video why it's called the gray Zeta. It's actually kind of funny, even though it's clearly not gray. C. D, you get 2 of these in this banana yellow almost. You get another set of D in the orange color. This is E. F, which you get 2 of. G, which is a big long monster of a runner. This might be the biggest actual runner in terms of size that I can remember. H, I, J, J, you get 2 of them. M, N, which is not quite the same shade as the banana, but it's in this nice yellow as well. O, P, Q1, Q2, R, and you get beam rifles, and you get this big base. So it is like the Zeta kit. I built the Master Grade Zeta a long time ago. You get a stand like this as well. The problem is it's really helpful, it's really useful, I love it. It takes up a lot of space on your shelf, so make sure you have a lot of shelf room. So all the runners being accounted for, stickers, water slide. Okay, I was worried about that. You get, if you notice here, there's a little white wolf. It doesn't look exactly like Shin's, but it is the little white wolf. I'm assuming that goes on the shield. On the resin kit, which I never built, but I've seen enough videos and footage of, on the shield there was like a indentation. It was almost like built into it, the shape of the wolf. But here, I'm glad that they give you a water slide that you can put over, and as you can see, there's another sticker you put behind it, I believe. And finally this big hunk of you know, stickers. And in case you're wondering what this big mess is, when you look at the kit here, if you see all of these little tribal tattoo looking markings, these are stickers. And from what I can tell, they're not always the best stickers, so I might wind up painting some of them. I'm not 100% sure, depending on how much time I have, but this is gonna be a chore. I mean, overall, if I remember correctly, the Zeta kit I built, it was not easy. It's not a particularly easy kit, and in all honesty, it's not the most fun kit either, but this one is a little different, and in truth, it's been years since I built it, so I've improved in many ways. Maybe I'm a little better. Maybe I'll find it a little different this time. But yeah, going through the manual, there's going to be large swaths of actually, well, yeah, unused, 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 unused. All these little shaded out areas are unused. But you know what? With a kit with this many runners, you know, like the Master Grade Faz Verka, that thing was almost felt like half of it was unused. So yeah, I know that there's some unused here, but that's not as bad as I thought. I'm gonna actually be using a lot of this kit. So yeah, it's like I said, it's not the easiest construction, but I'll give it a shot. And then here's the transformation. I'm still debating whether I want to cover the transformation in the video. Let me know if I should, because if you guys don't want to, I'd rather spare myself because it is pure death, this transformation. But if you guys really want to see it, I'll be happy to include it. But yeah, overall, that is the MSC. I'm not even gonna go through the full name. The Gray Zeta. If you have any questions, if you want to know anything, I'd be happy to tell you. This is probably going to be the most complex and biggest time sink of. I shouldn't say time sink. That's a like, you know, a little hurtful towards the kid. Not that it has feelings, but this is probably going to take the longest time to build and master the transformation and do all that for this month. But so I'm probably going to snap into it as soon as I can right now. Unlike some of the other kits, I might not be able to put all the great little touches I want to in terms of panel lining and top coating and getting every single sticker on, because time is a little fixed and I don't have as much time with this because it's going to take me a while to build this up. But all my whining aside, thanks for watching. Keep an eye out for the next video in Shin Matsunaga month. It's been great speaking to you guys. Hit me with a like, comment, and subscribe if you want. Either way, it's great seeing you. Take it easy, guys. Gundamu, Gundamu, Shmo, da 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 da.